So guess what? Donald Trump is out there with a new stunt. That's right. After Biden's garbage comments saying Trump supporters are the only garbage that he sees at the rally, Donald Trump has thrown on a garbage vest that's even oranger than his face. So let's take a look at this. This is from The Hill. Former President Trump took to the cab of a garbage truck in Wisconsin late Wednesday as he sought to keep the focus on President Biden's misstep the previous day. I wonder how much, I don't know, is that really something, is that really the goal of it, to put the focus on Biden's misstep, or is it just to kind of be funny and charming? Because it's like, yeah, it's kind of self-deprecating, and self-deprecating humor can be kind of charming. Credit where it's due. Like, Trump's a guy who's normally very arrogant. So seeing him engage in some actual self-deprecating humor is a little bit of a surprise. But is he really trying to attack Biden over this by wearing this garbage costume? I don't think he's really like trying to shift the focus to that or make any substantive point. Biden appeared to call Trump supporters garbage during a video call with Voto Latino on Tuesday. Wednesday's stunt from Trump quickly went viral, making it harder for Vice President Harris's campaign to move past the controversy. Harris had earlier tried to distance herself from Biden's comment. Yeah, that's probably the right move. The vice president told reporters that she did not go along with any criticism of people based on who they vote for. The worry among Democrats is that the controversy could reverberate in the last week before Election Day, and as many millions of Americans cast their ballots early. So I'm going to say to Democrats who are worried about this, do not worry about this. You're wrong to worry about this. Joe Biden is Joe Biden. Kamala Harris is Kamala Harris. He has agency over what he says. Kamala Harris can't control what he says. I don't think that people are going to be like, I was going to vote for Kamala Harris, but then Joe Biden called Trump supporters garbage. It's like, if you're already leaning in that direction, you're probably not offended by someone who's not Kamala Harris in the first place calling Trump supporters garbage. So I think Democrats need to avoid overreacting. Seriously, like you can't get all upset over this or all worried over this. We're towards the very end. Trump has shown us who he is, what he plans to do in 2024. It's mostly not pretty. It's mostly not good policy. People aren't going to change their minds based on, oh shoot, well, Biden said a mean thing, and I think mean things are really bad. In fact, they're worse than saying that you want to be a dictator on day one and you want to terminate the Constitution. So I guess now I have to not vote, or now I have to vote for Trump out of sympathy for his supporters who Biden called garbage. Just careful with the political analysis. The episode also comes as a massive and, for Democrats, infuriating distraction from Harris's address at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C. on Tuesday evening, which her campaign had billed as part of her closing argument to voters. Some momentum in the race for the White House had appeared to shift back to the vice president earlier this week after Trump's rally at New York's Madison Square Garden on Sunday backfired when a comedian made a racist joke mocking Puerto Rico. That's, of course, Tony Hinchcliffe. We talked about that. What do I really think this is from Trump? I don't know if it's like in-depth strategy to try and be like, Biden bad, guys. Look at this. I think it's kind of just that 2016 meme energy. I get the sense that the guy sort of realizes that he had more strength in 2016. He's not as with it mentally, let's face it. 8 years will do that to you when you're in your 70s. But in 2016, he was the funny guy, the fun guy. He just kind of was, even if you didn't like him. He had an edge to him. And that ended up helping him beat Hillary Clinton, among many other things, like Hillary Clinton not campaigning in the Rust Belt. But yeah, I just see this as generic Trump meme, and X is going to have a field day with it. The right-winger accounts on X are going to be like, yeah, this guy's so epic. Look at this, man. Isn't this awesome? I can't wait to vote for this guy. How can you not vote for this guy? Kamala Harris could never do something as cool as this. So I think he's just in it for the memes. I don't think this is really a strategy. Now Trump is seeking to turn the tables, trying to underscore Biden's garbage comments as evidence of Democratic disdain for conservative Americans. Quote, "We know what they believe because look how they've treated you," Trump said at a Wednesday rally in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. "They've treated you like garbage." Speaking to reporters out the window of the truck on Wednesday, Trump said, "How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden." Okay. Notwithstanding any of the ridiculous policy stuff that Trump advocates for, this is pretty funny. It just kind of is. It's not going to get people to vote for him, at least not voters who are really conscientious and care about policy. But hey, credit where it's due. The memeability is pretty dang high. Shortly before, Trump received some celebrity whip when former NFL star Brett Favre, speaking at a rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin, said, "I can assure you we are not garbage, and how dare he say that?" Yeah, so more anger. But yeah, what do you think about this? Did you think it was funny? Look, there's no shame in admitting that as a Trump opponent, this is funny. You got to give credit where it's due. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I think it's too little too late. If he wanted to introduce more entertaining vibes into his campaign, he should have done that earlier. Instead, he based his whole campaign around resentment, revenge, playing the victim, claiming that he's being politically persecuted, politically prosecuted, talking about how Democrats are the enemy from within, spreading lies about Haitian migrants, saying that they're eating cats and dogs and geese even, referring to Democrats as vermin, saying immigrants are poisoning the blood of America. So that stuff's not all that entertaining. This is, but yeah, I don't think people are going to vote based on that. I think people are going to vote based on how you affect the country and your rhetoric as well. But yeah, we love a funny election at least. So I guess if Kamala Harris wanted to try something like this, I would be open to seeing that too. But yeah, this was entertaining. I'll just give him that, and I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, if you like this video, found it interesting, insightful, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel for the 2024 election. We are going to keep getting more and more content out there. Can you believe that the election is 6 days away? I sure can't. But yeah, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video.